Hi, this is Karen Cardell with Arctic IT, and we're going to take a look at closing the general ledger in Dynamics GP. So first, you're going to want to make sure that all your transactions are posted, both from the submodules and from the GL. And of course, under transactions, we can go ahead and we can do a posting if we like. We can do a series post, make sure everything is posted. Then we can do any adjusting journal entries that we need to do before the end of the year. Under Transactions General, you can create those adjustments. Again, you can back post. So if you have auditors come in later and they want you to make some adjustments, you can back post to a closed year. At this point, we're going to run a SmartList to make sure that our balance sheet type accounts are in fact balance sheet accounts and our profit and loss accounts are indeed profit and loss accounts. So I'm going to come up here to SmartList. And I've got a couple pre-created smart lists under Financial and under Accounts. And I'm going to check for my balance sheet type under P&L and the P&L type in the balance sheet. So once I select this, I can note maybe there's a couple things I need to clean up. If you do need to clean up anything, if you're not sure how to do that, you can ask Arctic for help on that. Go ahead and close that. And then back here under Financial and Accounts, I'm going to check for my P&L type, and that looks pretty clean. So once that's done, I can make sure that all my submodules are closed for the fiscal year. So under Administration, and we're going to go here to Fiscal Periods, look here at 2026, and I'm going to make sure that I'm going to hit Close All, and then we're going to open up everything except for my last period. Once that's done, I'm going to go ahead and say OK. Once you close it, it will prevent anybody from posting on any of the submodules or creating any further transactions for the year. Make sure those modules are closed before we close the year in the GL. Once we do that, we can run check links. That's an optional process that you can contact Arctic IT for information and to assist you on running that. That is optional. We do that if there's been any errors or weird data problems during the year. If not, you probably don't need to run it. But again, we can certainly assist you with that. At this point, we're going to want to verify our GL settings. So under Financial, and we're going to go ahead and come to Setup, and we're going to come to General Ledger. And we just want to make sure we have a retained earnings account here and that our history is set up as we want to maintain it. We're going to go ahead and close this window. And then we're going to have our IT department make a pre-year-end backup. Once that's done, we can print our detailed trial balance and summary trial balance for Financial trial balance. And again, we have our detailed and we have our summary. Go ahead and select Demo. And again, we can select the year, history, current. We'll probably want to look at this year and go ahead and run those summary reports. You can also print your year-end financial statements at this point, depending on if you're using Management Reporter, Report Writer, or some other tool that you use to print those financial statements. You can do that at this time. Then we're going to go ahead and set up our new fiscal year. So under Administration, and we're going to come back to our fiscal periods, and we're going to set up a new fiscal year simply by typing it in, which would be the next year you need to open. And if I click Calculate, it will go ahead and create those periods. I'll leave those open, or I can close specific periods again if we don't want anybody posting again into the new year. I'll go ahead and close this. Now I'm ready to close my year in the GL. So I'm going to come to Financial, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to come to Routines, and I'm going to go ahead and come to Year-End Closing, and I'm going to go ahead and select to close my year. And it may tell me that I have a batch open. Again, recurring batches may be open. You're going to want to double check that, make sure you don't have any outstanding batches for the year you're closing. I'm going to click Continue. And it's going to run through its process. And once that's done, I'll have my year-end closing report that I can print. And once that's done, I'll go ahead and close that report. Now, you can reverse a historical year if something's gone wrong and you've got a lot of journal entries you need to post. But keep in mind, you don't want to click to reverse the historical year unless you've had a successful close to start off with. Now, I'm going to close my final period back under Administration and Fiscal Period. And we'll go take a look at the year that we're closed. And now I'm going to mark finally to close everything here. Okay. And now once we've done that, if you're using GP budgeting, this is the time you can adjust your budget. You can, again, print the financial statements again at this point, whatever you need to do to prepare for going forward. Then we'll go ahead and print our trial balances one more time for the new year, just to confirm everything has rolled forward. So back under Financial, and we're going to go here to Reports, and we're going to go to Trial Balance, and I'm going to take a summary trial balance for the year that I've opened, and go ahead and run that just to make sure that everything has rolled forward and none of your P&L accounts have any balances in them. Now we're going to go ahead and make a final backup. You can have your IT group do that, and you are done with the GL year-end close in Dynamics GP.